Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a beautiful princess named Snow White. Her stepmother, the queen, was a vain and wicked woman who was obsessed with being the fairest in the land. Every day, she would ask her magic mirror, 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 on the wall, who was the fairest of them all. The mirror would always reply, "You are, my queen." But as Snow White grew older, her beauty surpassed even the queen's. One day, when the queen asked her mirror the same question, it replied, "Snow White is the fairest of them all." In a fit of jealousy, the queen decided to get rid of Snow White. She ordered a huntsman to take Snow White into the forest and leave her there. The kind-hearted huntsman couldn't bring himself to harm Snow White, so he let her go, telling her to run away and never return. Frightened and alone, Snow White wandered through the forest until she came upon a small cottage. Inside the cottage, she found 7 tiny beds and decided to rest. To her surprise, when the sun went down, 7 dwarfs returned to the cottage. They were kind, cheerful little men named Doc, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Bashful, Sneezy, and Dopey. Snow White told them her story, and they offered to let her stay with them if she would help with the housework. Grateful, Snow White agreed to their terms and soon became like family to the dwarfs. She was happy in her new home, but the wicked queen soon discovered that Snow White was still alive. Determined to get rid of her once and for all, the queen disguised herself as an old peddler woman and went to the dwarf's cottage. She offered Snow White a poisoned apple, and unaware of the danger, Snow White took a bite. As soon as she did, she fell into a deep sleep, put under a powerful spell. When the dwarfs returned and found Snow White, they were heartbroken. They placed her in a glass coffin in the forest and watched over her every day. Time passed, and one day, a handsome prince who had heard tales of Snow White's beauty came across her coffin. Captivated by her charm, he leaned over and kissed her gently. Magically, Snow White awoke from her slumber. The dwarfs rejoiced, and Snow White and the prince fell in love. They returned to his kingdom, where they lived happily ever after, far away from the wicked queen. As for the queen, she was never seen or heard from again, allowing peace and happiness to reign in the land. Thus, Snow White and the 7 dwarfs became a cherished tale, teaching that love and kindness will always triumph over jealousy and deceit. The end. Please like and subscribe our channel.